Alright, welcome back everyone to Overload First Strike level 24. For anybody who doesn't know, this is basically just Descent 1, but recreated in Overload, which is kind of a spiritual successor. It's pretty great, you should check it out. Sorry for the late upload, I have been sick, so I'm going to try to muddle through this. I'm feeling fine now, except for all the crud that's still in my head, so yeah. Anyway, level 24. Had to blow my nose real quick. Alright, what do we got? We got 5 upgrade points and 5 supers. I don't care about any of this stuff. Reflex. Higher rate of fire. Shots fly farther, bounce more, and redirect up to 45 degrees. Let's do that! And I don't care about the shotgun. Sure, let's upgrade it anyway. Reduced firing delay. That seems like it'll be super useful if I ever decide to use that again. Alright. Nereid Colony. Volatile mine. While establishing the mine proved to be a challenge even for the PTMC, the variety of rare minerals found on Nereid ultimately proved to be quite profitable. Telemetry suggests a high presence of advanced auto-ops in addition to high auto-op fabrication capabilities. Extreme caution is advised. So we're going to have a lot of fabricators. Lovely. Oh, the hologuide uses a small amount of energy while active. That's good to know. Good thing I always forget to use it. Alright. Hello, secret? Secret. And yeah, sorry for the late upload. Started feeling better and totally forgot to actually do this. Kinda screwed up my sense of time, I guess. There's a weapon, and I heard... Oh, there it is. Triton number 1. God, it would help if I could shoot straight. Hello. No. Reflex bad in these corners. Nothing. Full up on energy. What was that sound? I see no secret doors. Always gotta be on lookout for those secret doors. This is kind of groovy music. Oh, goodness. Got a harpy. Let's get our hunters back out. I hate Valkyries. Spectralis. Ow! Yeah, I'm gonna try using the reflex for a bit since I just upgraded it. Got the shredder, man. Okay, there's a very conspicuous key up there. Let's grab that invulnerability power up from over here. Because that's a very suspicious looking key. Ah yeah, I hear all sorts of guns. Yeah, that worked out great. Sweet. Not Okay, this music is very much giving me Castle Crasher vibes. and the random sounds of what sounds like laser fire are freaking me out a bit. Okay, what is with these passages? This is super weird. And it definitely sounds like the bass player and the drummer are just vibing, which is alright by me. Ow. Got a Triton. Okay. Okay, this is actually kind of awesome. Oh boy. Ooh, dropping all the energy. Ow, ow, ow. Man, this fire's fast. All the energies. Yeah, that upgrade made the reflex actually kind of worth it in my mind. It means I'm wasting a bunch of energy, but they keep chucking it at me, so who cares? Any obvious secret doors? None that I'm seeing. Oh, for anyone who's interested in that kind of thing, I have my part 2 of my Star Trek versus Star Wars, the fan fiction I did. That'll be coming out Monday. It's been received quite well overall. I've got some people that are like, no, this would never happen like this. You're doing a disservice. It's like, okay, then you write it. I threw it together. Tried to be as fair as I could. Probably wasn't totally fair to either side, but it's only a half-hour video. If you want a full exploration of all the nuance, then I need a lot more time. In any case, it's fun and people seem to like them, so I'll stick with it. Really glad there isn't any friendly fire. That was one of the issues in Descent 1. With using something like the Phoenix Cannon. Ow, 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 ow! See, now that's the jerk move I'm accustomed to with this game. Is they don't just teleport, they teleport directly behind you. Looks like there's more. Ooh boy. Oh no! Okay. Oh gosh. Walk straight into that. Alright. I'm visible now. It's always more fun to say that like you're the dude from GoldenEye. I'm invisible! One of my neighbors has actually been letting me borrow Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Last Ronin. It is very dark. For anyone who doesn't know, it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, except that there's only one left, and he wears a black mask now, so it's mysterious who it is at first. They do tell you pretty quick. But he's aging and very jaded and quite willing to kill people now. It's very good so far. Very dark. But then again, I think that Ninja Turtles stuff started out really dark and then just got lighthearted because kids show. I don't know if it was a Dark Horse comic, but those tend to be pretty dark. Hello. Yay, Devastator. Alright. And hang on one sec, I'm gonna blow my nose. And we're back, alright. The other thing I've been doing with my time is Borderlands 4 came out, so I've been having fun rebooting the game over and over again because it has massive stability issues. Oh my gosh, just die already. Yeah. Man, this music really gives Castle Crasher vibes. About which I will not complain. Because Castle Crashers is awesome. Expect to see little sprites bouncing around. While doing little combos. Ow! Will you die already? Thank you. Okay. Make sure I'm not. Oh, hello. Would have missed that. Yay for being able to shoot around corners. Okay. And that looks like it should be a secret door, but no. So, it'd be even cooler is if the reflex got more powerful as it bounced off of walls. Really incentivize that kind of gameplay. Ow! Oh my gosh, there's so much green. Is that everyone? Okay. Oh boy. So I was just watching. Shoot, I forget the YouTuber's name. I'm gonna have to respond to his stuff because he did a basically Imperium of Man Imperial battleship versus a Star Trek ship, a Miranda class, and just goes off about how the Imperial ship would stand no chance, la-da-da-da-da. And it's one of those situations where I agree with him on a fair amount, but he's being incredibly unfair anyway. So I'm going to have to do a response video to that one, because it's like, you know, do your comparisons, but try to be fair. Ooh, hi. Watch that one come right into my face. Things like, you know, he played up the fact that transporters in Star Trek are really powerful, and he's totally right. But had it be like this mic drop, therefore they win kind of a thing without addressing anything like the fact that the Imperium also has transporters, just not as sophisticated. And like you pointed out that Void shields will stop they'll stop 40k teleporters because those operate through the warp and stuff, and it's like, yeah, that's true. Therefore, they'll do nothing against these transporters, and it's like, okay, doesn't that mean then that because they act through the warp that Star Trek shields would also do nothing by the same logic? So it's just one of those, like, I'm all for being like, yeah, this side would totally dominate, and here's why, X, Y, Z. But you gotta be fair about it. Even if he's totally right, you have to be fair. Otherwise, people just ignore your conclusions, and it comes across as really, I guess, one-sided. Oh, got him. Cool. I don't know. I'll have to put together a couple videos on that. I think that he's done a couple. I don't know if he's done Star Wars or anything yet. I'd be interested to see, based on what he talked about in the Star Trek one, I'd be interested to see what he comes up with for Star Wars, if he has that side win. Because they don't have transporters, and they don't have a huge speed advantage, and they don't have a massive defenses advantage, anything like that. So I'd be interested to see what they say, what he says. Haven't checked it out yet, though. Thank you to my comments section for pointing out the video that I should check it out. I had actually seen the thumbnail for... Ow, what the heck? Oh, there you are. I'd actually seen the thumbnail for it already, and I was interested in checking it out, but then I had a commenter that was saying, yeah, you should really do a react to this. And I'm like, fine, I will, my gosh. Hello. I slept on the reflex for too long. This is pretty cool. Oh boy. And that's why I hate these. They teleport directly behind you, and their guns shoot in kind of scattered pattern, and I think that's just unfair game design. Oh boy, all sorts of little minion generators. That is ultra weapon power up, which I don't want to grab until I know what I'm... Ooh, hello. Oh boy, okay. There goes my power-up weapons. That's alright. Ah! Hi! God. Oh my gosh. Gotta just keep moving, I guess. Jeez. Falcon so I get some AoE damage here. Oh, gosh. Shielded? Why are you still shielded? Oh, crap. Okay. Got that one at least. Need to find another generator, I guess. Not allowed to be shielded while you're pumping out dudes. Got that one. Yeah. Just gotta move unpredictably, I guess. Yeesh. Okay, I got that generator. This is back where I started. Bloody hell. Okay. I am just about out of missiles. That's what I get for just holding the trigger down, I guess. Got that one. Well, when they said in the briefing that there was a lot of fabricators, they were not kidding. Yeah, those aren't shut down. Okay. Ah, there it is. Okay. Time bomb, that would have been a good idea a while ago. See if we can stock up on some missiles and stuff now. And the music is so cheerful. I don't know why those guys are so hard to hit. Okay. That was far too exciting. What do we got in here? Ow! Didn't even see you behind your own debris. Can you not do that? Oh, by ammo they mean for like the driller. Okay. Missile pod. Excellent. Let's switch over to that because it's less of a hazard if I use one in close quarters. Hunters, yay! And I get to see into this room. Looks like there's a cloak on the other side, so that'll be helpful. Okay. Trying really hard to not sniff in your guys' ears, by the way. That came out wrong. Or did it? No, I, still coming off of being very not feeling good. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff flying around. That is an excellent use for those. Invinculus. Well, they certainly love their very highbrow names, I guess. Alright. That is the reactor room. And that's the exit. Hey, all screens must die. Oh. Lazy coworkers. What do we got? Feitza Irving. Bradley Mosley. And Jermaine Benson. Ow! Ow! Okay, got him. Give me those shields back. Mostly. Got him. Okay. Alright, let's switch back over to something I don't worry too much about expending. Ow, ow, ow. I say that a lot on this channel. You'd think I'm not good at this. I'm really not. Better than I was when I was a kid, but that's not putting the bar up very high. I used to think that the way to dodge was just back up rapidly, and turns out guns will outrun you. Using WASD helps a lot, as does not using a, what is it, an acupoint stick, a cat tongue. The mouse in the middle of the keyboard. Hello, Vortex. I've got to be full up on those at this point. I should really start using them. Okay. What am I doing? This is certainly a cool looking map. Is that somewhere I can get from here? Sure is. Alright. Hello. Man, the fact that the reflex can redirect its shots by 45 degrees now makes them so much more useful. It's kind of like auto-aim. Like, I don't think it hits as hard as the regular lasers, but man, do they hit more often. Especially since I can do that! Ow! Okay. Xenokraken. Need to actually pay attention to the names! Okay. Is that everyone? Please? Okay, and I see no obvious secret doors, which is annoying because you'd think there would be one around here. Yeah, nothing. Alright, fine. Let me just bounce off a few walls like a drunk. Oh, hello, more doors I haven't been through. Hello. Okay. Gotta just not be in the doorway, I guess. Must kill all signs. Okay, doesn't appear to be anything super in view. Nada. Alright. Die, Valkyrie. Sweet. There we go. And another time bomb that I don't need. More ammo I don't need. Nada. Alright. Yellow. Nada. Okay, this sends me back into the hall I was just in. And this puts us back to looking familiar. Okay. I think that I just already picked up the item I need to... And the door key. Man, I've taken a beating this game, this level. Yeah. Go ahead and actually grab those shields I'm bumping into. That's what I get for scratching my face. How dare you nose, you betrayer. Alright. Alright, and I haven't been finding any super obvious additional secret. Ooh, hello. I say that, and then... Interesting. Ow. Okay. Okay. Yeah, fire away. I already took care of everybody I care about. Alright. Yep. Ooh. Wow, is that 3? Nice. More Devastators, which I generally end up using for one-shotting... Ow. Fabricators. Okay, and this does pause it to anything I am missing. Super weird little gaps in the floor that are apparently nothing. Okay, switching over to Impulse. I've got my way out over there. We'll find out if this is super well guarded on the way out. Fortunately... energy gets reset to 100 if you're below that between levels. Now, as does shielding. Alright, and there's the exit. Level 24 down. I think there's only like 31 levels total, so... home stretch. Nereid Volatile Mine. I can read. Headed off to Pluto. Here we go. Alright. 11 out of 15 secrets. Got all the cryotubes. Got all the super upgrade points. Most of the power-ups. Good enough. So we're going to save that. Thanks for watching, everyone. Check out my merch store and coffee account if you want to support the channel. And until next time, live long and prosper, and may the force be with you. Have a good one.